Hey, yeah, you. Scrolling, searching, maybe feeling a little stuck? Or maybe you're fired up, ready for the next thing, but not quite sure what that is? Let me ask you something. When did you decide you were done learning? Was it the day you tossed that graduation cap in the air? The day you landed that job you'd been chasing, the moment you felt like you finally knew enough? If you answered never, congratulations. You're already tapping into one of the most powerful yet often overlooked superpowers available to every single one of us. If you hesitated or thought, yeah, pretty much after college, then stick around, because we need to talk about something vital. We need to talk about lifelong learning. Forget the dusty textbooks and the pressure of final exams. Erase the image of learning as a finite task with a finish line. That's the old model. That's the model that leaves you vulnerable in a world that refuses to stand still. Lifelong learning isn't a chore, it's an attitude, it's a mindset, it's the conscious, voluntary and self-motivated pursuit of knowledge, skills and understanding throughout your entire life. Think about it. The world is accelerating. Technology leaps forward not just yearly, but monthly, weekly sometimes. Industries are transforming overnight. Skills that were cutting edge 5 years ago might be baseline requirements today or even obsolete tomorrow. The careers many of us will have in 10, 20 years might not even exist yet. Relying solely on what you learned years ago is like trying to navigate a constantly redrawing map with an outdated atlas. You'll get lost. You'll hit dead ends. You'll feel frustrated and left behind. This isn't fear-mongering. It's reality checking. The single greatest predictor of success, resilience and fulfillment in this rapidly changing landscape isn't your degree, your job title, or even your raw talent. It's your willingness and ability to continuously learn, adapt, and grow. But here's the incredible news. Lifelong learning is so much more than just staying relevant for a job. It's the key to unlocking a richer, deeper, more vibrant life. Let's break down what this superpower actually does for you. 1. Keeps your career dynamic and secure. Yes, this is the obvious one, but it's crucial. Lifelong learning makes you adaptable. It equips you with new skills, allows you to pivot within your industry, or even transition to entirely new fields. It makes you more valuable, more resilient to economic shifts, and often leads to greater earning potential and job satisfaction. Think about adding skills like data analysis, digital marketing, coding basics, project management, or even mastering a new language. These can open doors you never imagined. It's about building a portfolio of competencies, not just relying on a single credential. 2. Supercharges your brain. Learning literally changes your brain. It builds new neural pathways, strengthens existing connections, and improves cognitive functions like memory, problem-solving, and critical thinking. Engaging in new learning challenges is like taking your brain to the gym. It keeps it sharp, agile, and more resistant to age decline. Studies show that people who actively learn throughout their lives have better cognitive health later on. It's the ultimate neuroplasticity hack. 3. Boosts your confidence and self-esteem. Mastering a new skill, understanding a complex topic, finally figuring out how something works. It feels good. Each learning victory builds confidence. It proves to yourself that you can grow, you can overcome challenges. This confidence spills over into all areas of your life, making you bolder, more willing to take risks, and more resilient when faced with setbacks. 4. Expands your worldview and empathy. Learning about different cultures, histories, scientific concepts, or philosophical ideas broadens your perspective. It helps you understand the world and the people in it on a deeper level. It challenges your assumptions, breaks down biases, and fosters empathy. You start seeing connections you never saw before, appreciating nuances you previously missed. You become a more informed, engaged, and understanding global citizen. 5. Ignites your curiosity and fights boredom. Remember being a kid, constantly asking why. Lifelong learning helps you rediscover that innate curiosity. The world is endlessly fascinating. Learning something new, whether it's the history of jazz, how to bake sourdough bread, the principles of astrophysics, or the art of negotiation, injects novelty and excitement into your routine. It's the ultimate antidote to boredom and stagnation. It keeps the spark alive. 6. Connect you with others. Learning often happens in communities. Joining a class, a book club, an online forum, or a workshop connects you with people who share your interests. It's a fantastic way to build your network, make new friends, and learn collaboratively. Sharing the learning journey creates powerful bonds. Okay, I see you nodding, but maybe a little voice is whispering, "But I don't have the time. I'm too old to learn new tricks. Where would I even start? Doesn't it cost a lot of money? I'm just not academic." Let's dismantle those myths right now. Time? Lifelong learning doesn't mean enrolling in a full-time degree. It's about integrating learning into your existing life. Listen to a podcast on your commute, 15-30 minutes. Read an insightful article during your lunch break, 10 minutes. Watch a documentary instead of scrolling social media, 1-2 hours/week. Dedicate just 30 minutes a few times a week to an online course. Small chunks add up massively over time. It's about consistency, not volume. Age? Your brain is capable of learning and adapting at any age. Neuroplasticity doesn't switch off. In fact, learning keeps your brain younger. Thinking you're too old is a self-limiting belief, not a biological fact. Some of the most incredible learners hit their stride later in life. Where to start? Start with what genuinely interests you. What are you curious about? What problem do you want to solve? What skill would make your life easier or more fun? Follow that spark. Don't feel pressured to learn what everyone else is learning. Start small. One article, one video, one introductory chapter. Money? While formal degrees can be expensive, the vast majority of learning resources today are incredibly affordable or even free. YouTube itself is a universe of knowledge. Public libraries offer books, courses, and internet access. Countless free online courses exist on platforms like Coursera, Audit Options, edX, Khan Academy, Duolingo, Languages, Codecademy, Coding Basics. Podcasts are free. Open source software exists. Cost is rarely the real barrier. It's usually motivation or knowing where to look. Not academic? Lifelong learning isn't just about books and lectures. It's about hands-on skills, gardening, cooking, repairing things, creative pursuits, playing an instrument, painting, writing, social learning, joining clubs, volunteering, talking to experts, and experiential learning, traveling, trying new things. Learning is diverse. Find the style that fits you. So, how do you cultivate this lifelong learning mindset? 1. Embrace curiosity. Actively ask questions. When you encounter something you don't understand, look it up. Don't just scroll past. 2. Be open-minded. Be willing to challenge your own beliefs and consider new perspectives. Accept that you don't know everything. Nobody does. 3. See challenges as opportunities. View difficulties not as stop signs but as puzzles to be solved. Opportunities to learn something new. 4. Schedule learning time. Even just 15-30 minutes regularly. Put it in your calendar like any other important appointment. Protect that time. 5. Reflect on what you learn. Take a moment to think about how new knowledge or skills connect to what you already know, or how you can apply them. 6. Share your learning. Teaching someone else is one of the best ways to solidify your own understanding. Talk about what you're learning. 7. Don't fear failure. Learning involves making mistakes. See them as data points, not judgments of your ability. Edison didn't fail 1,000 times, he found 0 ways not to make a light bulb. Lifelong learning isn't just another self-improvement trend. It's a fundamental shift in how we approach our lives. It's about choosing growth over stagnation, curiosity over complacency, resilience over rigidity. It's about understanding that your potential isn't fixed. It's something you actively build, day by day, lesson. It's the difference between merely existing in a changing world and actively thriving in it. It's the engine of personal evolution. Graduation cap, the job title, the passage of years, none of these are finish lines. They are merely milestones on a continuous, exciting, and endlessly rewarding journey. The real question isn't if you should be a lifelong learner. The real question is, what amazing thing are you going to learn next? What are you learning right now? Or what are you curious about learning? Share it in the comments below. Let's inspire each other. If this resonated with you, give this video a thumbs up. It tells YouTube you value this kind of content. Subscribe for more insights on personal growth, adapting to change, and unlocking your potential. Check out the description for links to some great free and low-cost learning resources to get you started. Keep learning, keep growing, keep exploring. Your future self will thank you.